Oh, Zoltan. Yeah.
Hey,
What's going on? Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. What's going on?
Real quick, you were talking a few shows ago about how awful Caillou is. And
Yeah, the cartoon, yes.
And I know your kids are too old for it, but there is a way to watch it where it becomes somewhat bearable. If you watch it with the understanding that he's got leukemia and he's going to die soon.
I know, but we're on season 31 in the little.
He's beating the odds.
He's in remission.
Yeah, I try to do that, but again, I try not to support too many things that come out of Canada. And this is clearly French-Canadian because it's a disaster.
His name's Caillou.
His name is Caillou. The color palette's a disaster. It's like a weird, everything on the palette is weird. Shoes aren't shoe color. Nothing's the right color. And then he calls everybody, like if there's an old man, he's called old man. The cat is called cat. It's like, it's the least creative thing on the planet. And it always drives me nuts when people go, yeah, but it's good for the kids to hear things. And like, why would it ever be good for kids to have their brains poisoned by mediocrity at best? Put them in front of something good. And as I always say, what happened before there was TV and cartoons, before Sesame Street, before Caillou, before all this other crap? How did we get along? Where did Socrates and Plato come from without cartoons? It's this weird cop-out thing where it's like they got to learn it teaches them what?
Got to be another way.
What? You would know,
right?
Wouldn't you? It's the same thing. It's that same thing when they go, oh, yeah, you got to know. They got to go to pre-K. And you go, pre-K? There's something before kindergarten? Yeah, pre-K. Why? What are they? They're 3.5. What are they doing? It's important that they learn to socialize. It's like, well, okay. See, I'm going to do quick math. None of us have ever done this.
Right.
It didn't exist. But when I walked up today to work and Vinny was standing out front, I didn't run up to him, bust a piece of glass, I'll cut you. I'll cut you.
Bring it.
No, I shook his hand, said, good to see you. Excited to have you on the show. How do we pull this monumental achievement off?
I have no idea.
Without pre-K, everybody? Yes, we've all done it without it. That's how I know it works. It's a little scientific experiment called life, reality, and gravity. So you don't have to pitch me the stuff that was invented by asswipe 6 months ago, explaining that my kid's going to walk around with a drool bucket strapped to his chin and kicking every human being in the shins and belching on the phone when he's going out on job interviews.
It's not all bad.
All right. Anyway, so, yes, I shall. I don't watch. Brian, you're going to get in a Caillou soon enough.
Hopefully, it'll be phased out within the next few years.
No. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it doesn't get phased out. The kids don't know it, so they don't object.
Always a new crop.
And the parents, and they hide under the umbrella of, this is for kids. How could you possibly
I don't
be
even know
against
what it
this?
is.
It's the world's worst cartoon that I would find myself watching my kids going, what is wrong with this cartoon? And then it turns out it's French Canadian, and it's just a cop out pile of it's an artistic pile of crap. It's a vacuum of there's nothing artistic about it at all. It's like the people who write the children's books. It's like, yeah, I didn't do the illustrations. Okay, so what do you have? Bob had a ball. The ball was tall. The ball would roll. Huh? Turn the page. And roll. Turn the page. And roll. Page. And roll. And roll some more.
I tell you what.
Finally, the ball stopped. It's like, you're writing this? Yeah, I could freeform this in my sleep.
Yeah.
But